Dan is the man, you hear me? Look at that. All right, y'all. Me and Dan, we are about to get this block cleaned up. Looking nice.
I've got these pieces of PVC and the bolt on there because if you try to turn the engine over, the cylinders are separate from the block, and what it'll do is it'll push the cylinder off of. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
I'll show you.
Look at that, y'all. That's how my head was looking and all the parts was looking. That rib seal was out on it. Got it.
When you rotate your engine, the cylinders won't come off.
Okay.
So you can move your engine. And you don't have to worry about it coming out of time or anything like that because the distributor gear is down there. It won't pop up.
Okay.
And it only goes in there one way.
Okay.
So we can look at each individual piston. And I noticed something over here too. If you look over here, something hit that piston right there.
You think it might have been that spark plug that was sticking out?
It might have been. It might have been. That's what I'm guessing.
Yep.
Guessing they screwed that in there and it's wrong deal. Also,
Look at all that rat poop.
what?
Rat poop.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Probably.
I done dealt with a lot of rat poop in cars. I know that little beady look. At a point in time, I bought like 3 barn finds back to back, and oh my God, cleaning the animal, it took me at least 4 days to get it completely. Have to rinse, shampoo, rinse, shampoo.
Volkswagen, that Volkswagen out there the same way. I cut all the carpet out of it.
Yeah.
And floorboards and everything out of it. That green one back there, because it was a mess.
Dan, so how are we going to clean this block?
I'll show you.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, y'all, Dan's just dripped the whole motor with gasoline.
And I'm just kind of...
All right, so I'm going to put this tripod up so y'all can just hang with us.
They have this. If they have this, I'm going to bend this tab up, and it's going to be right in the front. I'm curious if they have this in there right. They don't have a gasket underneath. I can tell you that. There's supposed to be a gasket underneath and the gasket on top. That's going to make a big leak. So
What kind of leak?
Oil leak. It
Oh,
only goes on there one way, so it comes in your gasket set. So I'm curious if they got it right. Yeah, I need this. So you're welcome to take that, buzz all you want with that wire wheel.
Okay.
And what we'll have to do, we're going to have to sort out your one of your engine studs is broke, and the ones that are coming out we have to reset, but we have to reset it with Teflon tape.
Okay.
Well, I got some better tape than Teflon tape because so it doesn't leak. Mega tape. I'm in the way, ain't I? You can clean off that piston also with that if you want to.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll bring up another one, and then clean that one up too.
Hey, did you see that on that balancer, that thing that where all this like gooey this was on it? This right here was all on the back of the. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Doing some sort of complex.
All right, so what we doing here now is giving a bath, giving a gas bath.
Gas bath.
A good old gas bath.
So, wash that out a little bit inside.
So
Majority of it. That's what I want to do. A majority with gas,
yeah.
and then. We can do this. We need to have.
All right, guys, we're about to get ready to work on the studs. Well, actually, ain't that what it's called, Dan? The studs?
Yes, that's. We need.
Off.
Whatever like that.
Okay.
You can. Absolutely. I'm just gonna sort out these because I seen this when we took it apart. I saw something that was kind of scary. Gotta find it. That's what I found that was kind of scary.
Oh man.
See, so one of them studs got broke off. So which one, I don't know. So, tell you how we're gonna find out.
Is it this? So?
No, it's one of the cylinder studs.
Oh, okay.
Tell you how you were gonna find out.
These are called K-Savers?
Yeah, see, originally, I can tell you this, originally this block here,
Uh-huh.
this block here did not come with 8mm studs.
Yeah.
It had 10mm studs, because if you look at this block, if you look at this one right here, it's the same block. You see how the studs are a lot thicker?
Yep.
All right, what happened is they pulled out, and what they've done is either this case came with K-Savers,
Uh-huh.
or they put K-Savers in it, because you can see them right there.
Oh.
And so this probably is a new block,
Yep.
and it probably has the K-Savers in it. And so studs that go in there like this. See, I got some nice new studs. I got some nice new studs. But I wondered if they go all the way through or not.
Probably so, because
See
it's
if
very
they,
stuff.
see if they go through like this,
Yeah.
if they're hollow. You're right in the engine here. And if you don't seal them up, you'll have oil pouring on them. See? So I need to kind of see if that goes right through. Is that right through? That might be too big. See, it only goes so far. It doesn't go all the way through like these do.
So that's a good thing.
Is this a... See, in this one here, okay, first thing we're gonna do, let's see, what size was that, 15? That was a 15 one.
All right, Dan, what are we doing here?
I'm just kind of sorting out these studs,
Okay.
seeing exactly what we have.
Yes, sir.
If you notice, this one's considerably longer than the other one.
Yes,
It-
sir.
All these things, I need to look at them to see.
Okay.
Because we have one of them that's broke off. Here we go. This one's even bent, but I mean it'll work.
Yeah.
Let's screw that in there.
Screw this one right there.
And let's see here. Bolt will go on there. Bolt will not go on there. So that tells me that this stud here is bad. So
That's the broken.
it's a broken one. But how are we going to get that off there? How are we going to get that off? Show you how we're going to get that off.
Yep. Thinking, I'm thinking. All right.
It's going to be hot. But I can't remember.
The longest gotta go.
Oh, let's get a cylinder head on it. If we get a cylinder head on it, we'll be able to tell.
You got an extra one?
Yeah.
Okay. I said, I don't got mine.
Let's turn this in.
Okay.
Why? Might be good. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. Okay, so you got enough there. This
Oh,
one,
you're right, Dan. The tall ones go right here.
No, it's
In the middle.
it should be the same as this one. It should be the same. Should be the same. Let's use, since I got them, let's use new studs
Heck yeah.
with the ones that are missing. I'll never use them.
Appreciate you, boss.
Yeah, they're 8mm studs. I'll never use them because I've got, all my engines have 10mm studs. I think I bought these way back when they didn't have a, the problem is I've got nuts for them too, but I don't know where the nuts are. The package comes with nuts. And I can't use them on any other stud. And I can't find the nuts. So, you know, it is what it is. So it's like this.
Mm, okay. Them short ones.
Yeah, they're sure good. And then, okay.
I'll screw
So that's gonna be right. All right, now,
screw me.
no, let's look at this really quick here and let's see. I wanna make sure none of them. I wanna make sure none of these are. None of these go all the way through. Nope. Nope. Oh, okay. So we can just, since these don't go through
Mm-hmm.
and they're sealed up,
Mm-hmm.
we can just screw those in.
Cool.
So you can screw those in. That's fine.
Nick, what's going on? Yep, I'm over here with Dan. Dan, he said he was just watching our videos last night. He cold, ain't he? He'll make some up. Yo.
Maybe turn that daddy-o in there.
Y'all, Dan just used the grinder to turn this into a flathead.
So you can get that turned in there.
Alright, y'all, so you see how that's coming out a little bit? We're gonna pull it all the way out. And Dan, what are we putting on it?
Gonna put some Teflon tape on it, but it's a special Teflon tape that I don't know if that's gonna come out of there or not. Maybe it's not. We'll see. Get that tightened up enough.
We got all these tightened up good, Teflon tape. Sturdy. We're gonna work on this side.
Like that.
Alright. Alright, so when it come to getting this off, what I just learned is you have to take your time and not give up. Go around the edges, teeter with it, play with it, teeter with it, play with it. Hit it with a rubber hammer. You know, if it was me, I would have thought of another way to get this out, but Dan just kept working at it. And it's out. All right, now we gotta figure out how we want to get that out of there. Dan is the man, you hear me? Look at that. All right, Dan, so what we doing here?
Well, they don't make one this big. So what we're gonna do is make our own thread insert out of a bolt. We're gonna cut the end of it off of it and drill it and tap it for one of these studs. But I've got a standard tap I'm tapping this hole with, and I've got it greased so it catches all the filings and they don't go into your engine.
Yes, sir.
And I think it'll work better than that other one that was pulling out. We only need it to hold 25 pounds.
Y'all, Dan is the man.
I'm not the man yet. Wait till it runs.
Yes, sir. That's what he always said. And everything turns out fine.
Yeah, well, God willing.
Let me see that before you wipe it down. Look, y'all, he said that grease was gonna catch all that, and it did.
So we're gonna redo this, grease it again, and go a little farther.
Okay. All right, so we customized. Let me show you what we're making. We are making another one of these, but bigger, because we had to expand that hole so it can have threads, because the threads were ate up. This right here are the threads. They just came out with the motor. I mean, the whole thing came out. Threads still in the bolt. So we customized a new one. Gonna connect to this. Okay, so we have to go get a bit for this then what are we doing? Making it the threads to where it.
Yeah, I gotta drill a hole into that. I gotta drill a bigger hole in that because my tap won't fit in that. I don't have the correct bit for that.
Yep. And what all we gonna do here is we're gonna take this back out, take this nut off, and cut it. We still gotta cut it. But all right,
It won't be perfect, but it'll work.
it won't be perfect, but it'll work. I won't have to buy a new engine. So yeah, y'all, appreciate y'all for watching. Next time we come here, we'll have the parts. And this stuff right here don't take no time. Dan gonna get that drill bit. And this right here is nothing. So really, we are done working this block. We got all the screws straightened, situated. We got I think we got 2 new ones on this side because they was warped, crooked. Engine box clean. And I got to learn how to weld today. So y'all gonna have to watch, that's a whole different video. You're gonna have to watch that. So I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my buddy Dan at OK Fixer. All right.